Yay! Oh wait, hold on. Let's have a better view. Okay. Yeah, so finally finishing the trip. I'm just eating some lunch before I head out to the airport. Well, honestly, I'm just I can't say this enough, but I'm just so grateful to have been able. Being dramatic, and I'm just on my own. But yeah, out of every conference or seminar that I've been to, this has been the most life-changing. Probably because it's the first that I've done out of the country. I'm just really grateful. It's exactly what I needed here at this point in my life. And actually my favorite takeaway was, I think, would probably be, don't let yourself get too successful that you forget to find the adventure in a smile. Because for the longest time, I'm such an achiever. I'm such an overachiever. Like, overachiever. Like, there was a point that I would be like, hustle hard! Grind, don't stop! Hype! Like, and it was good because I trained myself how to push myself harder. But it reached the point that I kept wanting to push myself at the expense of my health, at the expense of my relationships, at the expense of, like, my happiness. I wanted to achieve things because I thought that was what we needed to achieve, right? But this seminar really taught us a lot about, you can't. Tony Robbins would always reinforce that while we need to understand the science of achievement, there is also the art of fulfillment. And I love that he used those words, arts and sciences, because I love the arts and the sciences. I love it when it mixes together. So being able to hear that from a world-renowned business coach and motivational speaker, it's just, it's, how do I describe the feeling? It just feels really great that I feel like I'm on the right path towards just finding what I'm meant to do in this life, this world. Because and I love that they also reinforced that the importance of really, like, being able to give, just being, more generous, being able to help provide for other people. Another key takeaway was, I really love that quote: the purpose of a goal is not in its attainment, but who we become in the process. So again, the purpose of the goal is not in its attainment, but who we become in the process. Not verbatim, but that's the gist of it. I really like that because for the longest time I've been so conflicted with achieving a certain goal, but then the process by which I would ignore the process. Like, I'll do anything it takes. But then back then my mindset was, if I have a goal, I will do anything it takes to achieve that goal. But the problem was that anything it takes back then, I didn't care if it made me happy. I didn't care if it made me, like, fulfilled. But now, hearing something like that and being able, like, I've had that thought in my mind that, maybe goals aren't meant for us to achieve them. It's just it's just very nice to have been able to hear it, so that I can also articulate that same idea that I've been having to other people. So and for me, it's not just on an individual level. So yesterday I was able to have a conversation with someone from Singapore and someone from Malaysia about different issues like climate change, sustainability, minimalism, government, politics, and things like that. Because of course we're not alone on this earth. And so I shared the global goals because I really like the global goals. And one of them said that it was very idealistic. I'm looking at it I know that it is idealistic, and in my head, like, I understood that, yeah, it's meant to be idealistic. We're not gonna achieve like no poverty by 2030, right? But like somehow something just clicked inside my head that maybe, while Tony Robbins saying that the purpose of a goal is not an entertainment, while that was for an individual person, something inside me made me think maybe it also applies on the society level, So like maybe the purpose of the global goals is not for us to attain them, but the purpose of the goals is so that we understand the process, so that we grow through the process. Yeah, the purpose of it is like maybe the purpose of the goals is not necessarily for us to really achieve no poverty, but for people to learn to be more generous to each other, for people to care about people outside of their immediate circles. Climate action, same thing as well, like being able, the process of trying to achieve climate action includes being able to care about those who aren't human, and just all those things. Like maybe I'll be able to articulate it better eventually. By the time I'll be posting this, I'm most likely going to be in the Philippines already, because I just have so much footage. Like I did all sorts of things, dance classes. I took a dance class, hip hop, and like jazz funk and contemporary, and then I took social dance, West Coast swing, so it's so cool. I went around, I checked out a university, I went to the Singapore City Gallery and checked out the urban planning, which is amazing. And then I just let myself get lost and enjoy the transportation system, because it's really easy here in Singapore. Yeah, I went to the seminar, met tons of people, danced for like 3 hours straight. Well, dance pretty much jumped up and down and just screaming. I walked in a bed of hot coals. So yeah, we did the fire walk and it was really amazing. What else did I do? Ate at hawker centers. And really just, I just tried my best to immerse myself around people. Yeah, I'm just really grateful for this trip. I feel like I was able to do... Oh yeah, I also got some new gadgets for for my siblings, because it's just cheaper. Found good deals here, so not bad. I don't know what else to say. I'm just really speechless. I guess looking back at it, and maybe just because it's most recent, but my favorite moment was in the train. I saw this little baby boy, and yeah, I just wanted to say hi. So I was trying to say hi, but he was so distracted by something else. But the mother saw me and she just smiled at me. She was trying to make the baby say hi to me, but then he wouldn't. So she's just like, she shook her head like, oh, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, it's okay. But yeah, just in that moment, I really feel like I deeply understood that quote, like, yeah, find adventure in a smile. Because I think that's so important these days. It's, the world is tough, the world is cruel. Though I'm in the world, I'm not like in my day-to-day world. So, yeah, and I just really like this feeling. I hope more people can get this feeling of just growing and understanding themselves more. And yeah, my battery's kind of running out and I'd like to keep my battery. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish up my food. I'm gonna head out to the airport, and then when I get back to the Philippines, it's not a new me, right? It's just the real me. It feels good saying that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm so excited, and I'll see you soon, my dear home country, Philippines, and everybody.